Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to look at Boolean operations. So we have the not, we have the or, we have the and. So these three, we're going to look at these three. Now in my first example, I have the not value. So we usually have an exclamation mark with something. So firstly, our Boolean variable a is equals to false, right? And we know that for an if statement to execute, the condition needs to be true. So the value of not false is equals to true. So we should get an alert that says a is now true. Hopefully that makes sense. So if we run this, we should get a is now true. Let's see. A is now true, correct? Why? Because saying something is not false will make it true. So not A makes it not false, which makes it true. Hopefully this makes sense. So even if we were to change this now and say true. So we're saying A is equals to true. Saying not true, because we know that the value of A now is true. Not true will make it what? False. You see, if something is not true, it means that it is false, correct? So we should get now A is still false. So let me first just run this, and yeah, we should get A is now false. Let's see. A is still false, you see. So that's how it works with the not. Now let's move forward and look at the or. So with the or, something needs to be true. One of these conditions here needs to be true. At least one of these, either X or Y, needs to be true, you see. So now we see that X is true and Y is false. So in this case, as long as one of them are true, we will get a display that says one of the conditions are true. So if we run this, we should get one of the conditions are true. One of the conditions are true, one of the conditions are true. So you see. And then in the case whereby both conditions are true, we should still get a display that says one of the conditions are true. So let me run this and let's see. We should still get the same display. As you can see, one of the conditions are true. But what happens if both conditions are false, right? So we have false, false, and false. So in this case, like I said, the or operator works like this. One of the conditions need to be true for it to display the main if statement body. Now in this case, since both conditions are false, we are probably going to jump this and go to the else statement and print what? Both conditions are false. So let's F5 that and press OK. We should get both conditions are false. There we go, both conditions are false. So as you can see, for the main body of the if statement to be executed, one of the conditions in the or basically in the if statement with the or operation, one of them need to be true. As you can see, also the or is if you can say displayed or conveyed using two standing I don't know if I can call them lines, two standing lines, but yeah, that's how we identify our or. So one of the conditions need to be true for the main body to be displayed. But if both conditions are false, that's when we jump to the else statement. Hopefully guys that makes sense. Let's move on to the final part, which is the and. So for us to display our and, we use two two of these signs. We use two of the AND signs basically. So we again have a Boolean or two Boolean variables, x and y. So x is true and y is false. But now the way that the AND operation works is this: both conditions need to be correct. So for the main body of the if statement to be displayed, both conditions need to be correct. But in this case, x is true and y is false. So we will probably get a display of the else statement, which says one of the conditions are false. So if we run this F5, we should get a display that says one of the conditions are false. So that's how the AND operator works. Both conditions need to be true. So then if we make y true as well, we should get both conditions are true. F5. Okay, and both conditions are true. So yes guys, that is how the AND operator works, if I can say. So for this one, both conditions need to be true for the main body to be displayed. And for the OR, one of the conditions at least need to be true for the main body to be displayed, basically. Yes guys, so that is it for this video guys. I'll see you in the next videos to come. Thank you.